Hi, welcome to Hardcore Fisherman with me, Scott Senior. This is just a bit before the video. This is just a tutorial bit of a video really, just to test a couple of torches. I've bought some new torches and that, and help you get started on fishing. Some of the rigs that I use, some of the bait, and how to get set up, what to take with you and stuff. Just a little how to get a bit of free bait and stuff. But yeah, hopefully that'll help you, this video. So there is part 2. I'm going to tell you now, there is part 2 to this video because it gets a bit windy at the end. So when the ferry goes, you're back to wind. So if you want to watch part 2, no problems, I'll put it up, but got to get a few yeses as I say in the end bit. But anyway, hope this helps you out, and for those that wanted to see this tutorial, that could help you out a little bit. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned and enjoy the video. Hello, welcome to another episode of Hardcore Fisherman with me, Scott Senior. You join me here down on King George in front of the ferry again for another episode. This is going to be called Fishing for Beginners, helping you get set up and started into fishing. Just a basic fishing session. I've got some lights to test out, a couple of torches go on your head, so we'll try them out and all at the same time. I'm going to show you what the basic rigs and stuff, just enough to get you by and catch you a few fish. I'll just show you the spot. This is what it's like at low water. It's coming in now, it should be starting to turn in a minute. I'll come back in. It's on its turn. So, pride of hull. So what? To avoid at low water, there is a piece of chain that's gone. There was a piece that was somehow it was hanging down there, and it was, I think that's it. You can just about zoom in. Should be able to see the piece that it was hanging. See it there? It was hanging right up there, so how it's gone I don't know. That's what I lost that fish on last time, that cod. But yeah, so there's your thing, you've got to be careful of. I've done a video on my first ever camera, doing it properly a bit. There's plenty of fish in it, but that's what I kept losing my gear on. You kept getting stuck with an hook on there or anything, you could get stuck in between them gaps. So when you like this, you've got to wait till you get so far down it, up, flick it over. Half the time you lose the fish, and sometimes if it's well on, you manage to keep it on, but you do lose a bit of gear to that if you're not sure what you're doing. But once it gets over there, there's no problem, you can just reel it in as quick and it comes over. So yeah, right then, let's show you the gear in a minute, what we've got. I'm going to get set up. Right, we're back up now. A couple of seconds, I could have just carried the camera. This is my setup. Since I don't have a car, I'm due to the bicycle. I used to have the motorised bicycle, but long story with that one. So this one is my transport. Everything I need I get on my bicycle. Like I said, easy enough. I'll just unclip, show you what we've got. This is my work bike. When I work down at Gyroscope on the bike projects and stuff, go on the rides. I have my mountain bike coming out soon. Get that fixed this week. I've got some jobs, got some work on this week, so I thought, well, it's Wednesday tomorrow, I'm working, but I'll get a video out tonight, Tuesday night. I don't want to watch TV. Just try and undo that for you, show you what outlet, my basic setup. Right, so basically all I bring on most of my sessions now is that: 2 rods, tripod, and my box. Just put the camera up here. So basically we have this bag carries all my 2 3-piece rods, as I said. We use this tripod, which is the Shakespeare flounder. Shakespeare's fold out tripod, easy enough to set up. As I said, it's just 2 clips down there, and you hold the top of this tweak these two here, undo them, and extend your leg as far as you want it. Make sure they're both around about equals. Like I said, fold that out. The handle comes out easy enough, like so. And there it is, that's your setup. This also doubles up as a shelter. If you buy the kit, you can turn this into a shelter, but I never have. I don't think it looks right to me, but because then you've got to look up from your shelter. You've always got to be looking up if you're in the shelter, because your rod's coming over the top of you. So I don't know. We'll put this over here. I don't use this time. Sometimes I do, but I'll leave that like that. I don't often put the rods in them. So that's that set up there. 2 rods. I do have a smaller rod in there, a little fold out rod for the odd messing around rod. Sometimes I use that, but mainly it's these two. You can get some not bad rods at the moment in Boise's. I mean, I started off with all sorts, and then Boise started doing their range of flounder and stuff, and they've got into a bit of gear. It's alright range gear. It's not the top of the range, you know, your match rods and stuff. It's not Shakespeare and all that, and Abels and that, and Die Hours and all that, but they're not bad little rods. I've had a look. For 20 quid you can get yourself a 3-piece rod, it's about the same as this one near enough, and start up fishing. So I'm recommending, this is for a guy I talked to on YouTube from Hull. I can't remember his name right now, check it out later, I'll let you know. And he was interested in starting up again after all these years and stuff, and I've been sort of helping him through, trying to get him set up. So hopefully this week he should be having a session, his first session in a while. I was asking where to get bait from and stuff, but I recommend online baits for your frozen baits. They do fresh rag and stuff. I don't think they do fresh lug, but I don't really like the black lug in there. It's like rubber. I won't buy the black lug in wraps, nah, anything but them. But yeah, but other than that, like the squid's good. The bluey's real cheap, £2.20 I think a pack, free, which is normally like 5 quid in my tackle shop near enough. This is my Shakespeare 3-piece, as I said, multiplier rod. These are both multiplier, but one of them using a fixed spool on for now, and they're both wet. Brilliant. You've seen me use these and catch plenty of fish. I've had smooth hounds, I've had dogfish, skate, using these, flounders, whiting, you name it, I've caught on these. Basically you just straight down, you measure with your eye, line that up with the top eye, and away you go. You still need a little bit of a clean again. Do clean your rods every now and then, but your reels you must clean all the time, keep them in good state. So we'll just show you the box. I mean, I get everything in this box. Backrest is it's a preference. You can use a bag, box, but box you can sit on it. My preference, you got a seat. You can sit back and relax, have a sit down. I keep all my gear in here. My box has seen its days. I had a rat in it at some point and did some of this damage here. How the rat got in it, I don't know, but it gnawed through there. Had a bit of gnaw in there, it did some damage. Pack lunch is a preference. Catch whatever you want, whatever you eat. I've always got a bit of pack lunch. I've got a can of Red Bull in my coat, a little bit of juice on my bike. That's all I've got tonight. Normally I'd bring a bit more. So rig wallet. So what we'll do is we'll show you a couple of rigs while we're here. Reels. We'll show you the reels I use and the setups while we're here. This is my side box I keep in there. Everything's in there, scissors, pliers, leads, elasticated cotton, juice, a lot, everything you need. So what we'll do is we'll just pause this a minute and we'll get this rod put up, and we'll just stick that out for 5 and then we'll show you the rigs. Right, welcome back. Wait a minute. We're just going to plug the camera in to keep it running on the solar panel power pack I bought from Lidl's. About £12 or something like that it was. I would link them in, but it's Lidl's, I don't know. You can get them on eBay, I guess. There's all different brands, but this one seems to be working at the moment. I'm going to give it a go. So what we'll do is we'll just plug this in, and I'll show you the bit. It's just an easy plug into the back of the camera, like so. And you've got to turn it on. I believe we are charging, hang on. Turn it on. Is that red light going off? Hitting my head on the rod. I can't see how if it's charging or not once. I will check that in a minute. But right, get onto the bait. What should you take? Well, I've got Bluey. £2.20 for 3 of these, which is not bad. Got some mackerel heads in there for the shrimp net, I'll talk about in a bit. I'll show you how to fillet these in a bit. But first of all, how do I put this is the Bluey I've got. It's still a little bit thrown, it's nice. If you've got smell-o-vision, you won't want to smell it. It doesn't smell that bad, I've had worse stuff. I can remember that skate, that was bad. Moldy skate for net bait. Whew, that took out our nose. That made me ill for 2 weeks, man. I'll go and get some last bit cotton. Right, we're going to go through the rig in a minute anyway. This is going to be changed in a bit. I'm just going to put this one out for now, and I'm going to do 2 more new rigs. I'm going to re-change the snoods and the hooks. The hooks are still sharp, but it's time for a re-change. So all I'm going to do now, because we haven't got any live shrimp yet, because we haven't got the net out, it's too early yet. Just wrap that around. There's plenty of oil on this, you can see it's wet wipes. And be responsible with your wet wipes. Don't just dump them on the floor, pick them up, put them in the bin. I mean, they clean your hands. The ragger's good, but wet wipes are a little bit moister and they will clean your hands. Not bad. Just a cheap pack of wet wipes, 49p pack. Handy to have in your toolkit. There's one on, size of the piece like that. So I've not got massive hooks. Homemade leads. And once, twice. Sometimes I go 3 times if it's big enough. Down there. Yeah, the crab's about, but they haven't been too bad this year for me, I don't think. Couple of laps of that, not too much. So this is my preferred rig for down here and most of the Humber. Let me just take that out so you can see. Turn that on. Right. Tiny ups. 5-ounce lead. 140 grams. Going up below that is this small hook again on a tray, little trace. Going up to there. So right, we'll just show you how we're going to put this out, and then we'll get this. We'll show you some rigs on the rig wall. So right. Trusty old multiplier, the old pen. I use this for years now. I can't fault it. Someone said to me it's a Chinese copy. I said if it's a Chinese copy, mate, it's a good one. It's not failed me yet, and it's brilliant. Handle could do a bit of loop, but let's just show you. I'm going to throw this out. Hold your finger straight on it so it hits the bottom. Coming in, support going out. But yeah, hold your finger on it when as soon as it hits the water. Finger straight on it. You can get bears nest, but watch these. There's poles. That pole, which you can see over there, is where the line with the wind blows around that and you get stuck. So try not to. That's here anyway. in my spot if you want to come and fish this spot that I always fish. But right, what we'll do is we'll bring you down to the rigs and we'll get that, show you that filleting of that. Right then, we shall show you. This is my little setup for all my bits and bobs. Get my back there so you can see. And we shall take a little bit so you can see me. If anyone's wondering where I got this box from, it's not a fishing box, it's not what it is now. It was a little tool, screws and bolts box from Pound Shop. Or is it Pound Shop, something like that. It was a pound shop anyway. Got mine from Holness Road if you're from Ola out. £1 for this. Tommy Walsh's little line of things. Look all the compartments. I'll see if I can. I'll show you all the compartments. Like I said, look, impact shields, beads, hooks, big hooks. Need to get some more. I've got a load more hooks at home somewhere. I need to top up, but these are them little hooks that I've been using. Show them on. I wonder if it shows you one on there. I'm going to get a couple of them out for the rigs that I'm going to be building. Changing the hooks over. They're only small hooks, as I said, but bloody hell, they do the damage. I've got sequins in there for little tractors. Everything I need goes in this little tub. Float bits and all that. Quality little tub it is. It's got some nice Cox and row hooks in there. They're small. The Cox and row hooks are quite sharp and all. You've got to be careful with those ones. But yeah, I don't know if I've got any in here to show you. They're in there somewhere, right at the bottom. But yeah, they're really sharp Cox and rows. There's one. These little mini ones will come from Cox and row. And they're sharp as hell. Tiny hooks, but phew, they really do work, sadly. But not much. It's a tiny little bit smaller than them ones, but they're a bit thicker. That's what gets to me. They're just a little bit thicker than these ones, because these ones are bendable. If you look, got a bit of a bend, so you can just, that bends out and comes out the fish's mouth. But let's show you the rigs back in a minute. Well, actually, I'll just get a rig out. I've got another rig to be made up in here. I've already made it. It's just got to be put together now. So I'll quickly show you. These are the rigs I use. This is the one that needs taking apart now and rechanging. It's tangling. I mean, it's got another bit more life, but so all you do is you just find that. Like so, cut that off. Bottom one off. Make sure your scissors are sharp. Put them down there. Just put that in the bin. Cut it into little bits into your little bag and just get rid of that responsibly. There's your basic trace lines. Now we can take that. If you look at these hooks, not in too bad a condition, but we're going to replace them, so I'll cut the barbs off the end of them. And I have got another rig that I need to put together. I'll show you it before. For beginners, I think I've got a couple of rig making videos that I've done. But what I'll do is, when I've got now a spare bit of time, I'll just make a few of these trace lines up with the bottom. That's one from below the bottom, and one up top, one up, one down, like so. And then I just put a couple of hooks in the rig, in the pack with it, 2 hooks, and I'll just cut a little bit of line and I can just put them together when I need to. Keep a few of them and just make them up quick. But yeah, I've got that many rigs. Always worth buying yourself a rig wallet. This is one from Boise's, about £2.50. It was back in the day. It was, yeah, I think it's about £2.50, £2. You got 10 rigs in it, I believe. And I just got some of them food bags, and I took the old rig wallet apart and then took the food bags, as I said, and drilled some holes through the food bags, wrapped them up, tie wrapped it through the thing and made it into about 40 rig wallets. There's about 40 rigs you can get in here, so why not? But yeah, right, so that's your rigs. As I said, going to be put together. A rag, I always recommend having a rag. Leads, today we're probably going to get away with 5 ounces, these are 5 ounce homemades. These are supposed to be wind, but when you fire them out, they like fly through the air, and aerodynamic leads. Again, 150, so 500 grams. I don't know why the other ones said 140, I'm sure it was. But no, I do have red tops and yellow tops, or the breakaways, but they're not really worth using here. Them ones are just as good. Pliers, forceps, 2 lots. Bring you some scales. Some people say it's bad luck to carry scales, but I got them from Boises again. 10 quid, they're nice scales, accurate. Why not? Sharp knife, filleting knife. Always remember to keep it in your sheath. Always give it a quick sharpen. It's got a little sharpener on the end of this from flounder. Hell of a lot of starlings out. But yeah, so this is your basic stuff. So we'll get set up, get the rest of this out, rods out, we'll show you the shrimp net and stuff, and we'll go from there. Join us soon. Right, we're back just to show you this knot for beginners. Basically I get asked quite a few times, people come down and there's a lot of people asking me how I do my knot and is it easy to tie the knot. So I'll quickly show you. £20 basic line, I measure it on the bottom one. So what I do, I don't know if you can see me in the light, thread it through like so, in a loop, go around 3 times, 1, 2, 3, like so. I'll put it back through the loop I've just made, but as you're going through the loop you've just made here, well, you go back, there's a loop at the top, you put the line through the loop at the top of the rig, you go 1, 2, 3, then you tighten the loop like so, you give it a little gob oil, and that knot is your basic knot that you should learn to tie on anyone. Comes back, anyone can tie that knot. It's a strong knot, and you just trim it off like so. Measure how much you're going to be wanting below the lead, put it off, get your hook. I used to have beads and everything, but I'm finding this is just as good without beads. Look, here we go, you just go 1, 2, 3, through there like so, again, back through there, and then 1, back through again, 2, keep hold of that knot, otherwise it wants to swing itself down. Gob oil, excuse me, that shit me up. I won't lie, that did actually crap me out. That's the Pride of Hull blowing its horn like a lunatic, and then there's another big boat in the dock. It is night. We are going to be moving on to our usual spot when that's gone out, but we've got about an hour and a half to an hour left before that's gone. So there's that nice little loop knot. So that's that. Right, join us again soon. Right, we're back. That's all the new rig put together. Old one's done. wiping my hands down. I always recommend these cheap ones from Home Bargains if you've got one in near you. 49p. Add a little bit more water yourself, I would. They're not very wet. You know, just enough to clean your hands like, but I'd recommend getting a bit more water in them. I've got a bite on the first chuck on the multiplier, the one you see me cast out first. So there's the next rig, all done. This one's coming in on the multiplier rod. I'm going to bring it in, place it over with that one and do that one. Replace the snoods on that one. As you can see, it's coming in, it's almost touching the top. So we're going to have to be very careful how we get it over there without losing any gear. So if I place you here for now, that should be alright to see. Let's give it a go. My lace! So I don't like going down there with a loose lace. In case you trip on it and you fly in. Safety first, guys. So your laces and whatever you're wearing, you put all in good order. Right. Well, nothing you can trip over. Just going to go down a little bit. That one. Now we can change the snoods on this. Still some bait on there, so the crabs aren't too bad. We just do a little bit of paternoster in and show where it's gone. Still early for catching yet, it's only just coming back in, we've got plenty of time. Really hit the bottom. I think that fixed bow's got a bite. There we go. That's only just gone out, that fixed bow. Look at it. Let's check that. Only just thrown that one out. Right. Check it. That one, but we have got braid on this, so for beginners I'd recommend braid. Is a good start. It really does the job. You see every bite, there's no stretch in it. Like I said, it's quality stuff. I'll just get another little piece for now, just above the top. Another lob. Make sure your grabs are in good condition. Slack enough to loosen when it needs it. All we're doing is Any bits of weight, just take them off. Just stops other pieces from gathering on top of that piece of meat. Just a lazy lob here, wherever you are, down the Humber. You don't need to be far, just a lazy lob. Just a simple lazy lob. Right, we're going to get this all sorted and join us soon. Right, I'm now going to show you how to fillet your bluey. Where I get mine from, I think I've already said, it's online baits. Both of them rods are off again while I'm doing this, but who cares. I get it from online baits, £2.20 for free, and I buy them quite a few packs of these at that price. My local tackle shop's like £4.50, £5, which is Hull Angling Centre, I believe. I think it's about £4.50 or something like that. Not cheap really, I don't think, for these blueies, but it fishes well. This is all I'm using today, is this bluey and the shrimp net, if we can get any fresh shrimp. So what you do is you just take each one out, carefully place them over there. You want a little board or something really, so you don't do too much damage, taking the skin off or out, wrecking it. I use the packet. What I do is come in, turn them, face them this way. Come on. Right, come in under the gill, then back round, turn the knife back round, follow the back bone, gently press on the top as I'm pulling it along. Keep the knife flat to the bone, follow the backbone all the way along. And there is one fillet. I put them up there like so, gently, do the same on the other side, turn it over, come in, with the blood already on my knife, come through the back, skin's a bit bad on this one, so again, just slice off the back, 2 fillets, and that goes in your net, your shrimp net. So we'll put that there. Just do another one to show you. It's so easy. Just be careful though. Always remember, knives are sharp. You don't want to cut yourself out. Keep your knife flat and your hand flat. Don't go willy-nilly, crazily. So, just quick. Follow the backbone. If your hands are flat, you can't cut yourself, you can't take any digits off or slice any hands. I've seen people cut themselves. A couple of people have asked me again to do this one. Right. Again, another one. But there we go, that's how you do them. Basically it needs what they look like. A bit like a lawns, if you're ever there in a lawns and that. A bit like mackerel, but it's a lot stronger flavour. And the oil that comes off them, as you can see, is absolutely brilliant. So join us soon when I get the rest of this done. This last one done. I'll show you the net. All that's chopped up into pieces that are manageable size for the hooks. Shrimp net now. I know you can get these on eBay, Amazon. Most tackle shops might sell them now. Bridlington, your local harbours. If you've got a local tackle shop in your town, and that should sell these. Handy little thing. You do get a lot more crabs than shrimp, but sometimes you get a lot of good shrimp if it's prepared right. So basically what I do, it up there. Got mackerel heads tonight. 2 mackerel heads, I'll save the others. 2 for later on. I put 2 in, like I said. A little opening here they give you to put your bait in. Put 1 in there, flavour. And I thread the knot. A little 2 foot knot. Then I get all the other one, throw it in there. That in there like so. All the old guts. And there we have it. Throw that in the water. I buy a wash line. You don't get lime with them. You get this little green piece and that's it. Not a lot. Go to Pound Shop and buy it, or Boise's or places like that in your local town, buy yourself a cheap wash line. Why not? They're only £1. And you don't need out fancy, no strong rope. Depends where you're going with it and how far you're throwing it. But to be honest, you don't need out too fancy. Just an old wash line rope will do. I get the wire ones, but they don't last 100%. But there's all different ones of wash line. So yes, I'll just bring that round. Look at the end of that rod. That rod's off. Setting the other rod off. There's something playing. Right, we'll leave them. I'm going to show you tonight's test out. We're testing out torches, head torches. My standard torch is the 3 element, one I've been using for ages. It's been working beautiful. As I said, strap's a bit dirty, but see they make a red light, and it works beautiful. As I said, look. Bright setting, 2, 3 real bright with a flash, and the back lights up. Well, all got this from the same makers, I believe. This one's the new one. That rod's banging again. This one's the new one I got. I got this one first before the red one. And as I said, Jesus. Okay. It's all 3. 2. All of them. God, that's got flash onto that. That's going to be bright. And then this one is the next one we're testing out tonight. Turn it on. Bright with just the 1. And that's 3. And that's the next 2. That's 5. All of them. Bloody hell. Excuse the flashing. Battery pack. My eyes are a bit bad now after that. This one, this green one, has a little button on the back, so if you're cycling you can turn that on and have that flashing while you're riding. That'll be nice. Well, good to test that tonight against the standard. £12 summer. I'll try and link them in if I can. I'll work it out. I'll link that one in. And that one, that was about £8.95 to £12 for that one, but that came with batteries, this red one. This one didn't. It came with a charger, no batteries. And as I've been buying them laptop batteries, 3.7 volts they are. When you strip them down, some have 4 batteries in, some have 6 and some have 8. Just varies with laptop batteries, but not bad if you can get the right charge and you get them working again. The power of these lovely, so a pocket of them batteries, you won't have to carry much in winter. So right, we'll test them in a bit. So yeah, join us soon. There goes the Pride-O, leaving. Pride-O, Pride-O. Safe journey, boys. Right, we're just going to check the net now for the first chuck. Got this little container tub to put the shrimps in. See what we've got. Both of them rods are off again. plenty of bigger crabs than that in there. Don't see any shrimp at the moment. Hang on, let's have a shake. See if there's any shrimp. Nope. At the moment. Oh, got one. One shrimp. Can't believe it. Two. We'll get them on the up. We've got two shrimp. Put them in our little tub. Put a little bit of water in with them. Keep them alive. Right then, join us soon. Right then, let's get this one checked. Check this off for you a minute. There's a nice bigger one. No meat on them. Thin. Lovely little fish. Give a good bite. He was going like hell. 10-inch. Second fish of the night. Right then. What we'll do is we'll get that one back out. Catch us soon. Alright, I'm just going to show you how I've rigged this shrimp on for beginners through the head and round the body so it looks something like that. And then the bait for the top one is just like that. One down, and basically all you do, don't go crazy, you don't need to elasticate it on to the fresh one. Just a little bit like that, you hold the line like that, over your head. Simple lob like that, nothing fancy. Let it hit the bottom here. Same with most places, always let it hit the bottom when you don't just slam on your brake. You lose a few inch. So you cast it out like that, hit the water and then you slam the brake on. It's not getting its chance, it's going to have to come in a bit closer, you see. But if you let it hit the bottom and then put it back in its stand, wherever it lands it hits there. But you lose a little bit of thingy width. But yeah, we've got that on, so let's just quickly check this fixed bowl. An eel down there. The top bit was hammered and it's tangled, and the bottom one's got no bait on at all. On the bite I got, definitely felt like an eel. But no, I'll quickly show you. quick. Right, join us in a minute. I'll show you the tide time, how to find the tides for beginners and stuff. Easy enough. Right, we've got that back out now. Both frogs started fishing again. Just put them back in. I'm going to show you how to get an accurate tide time for whatever time you're fishing, what day. Hopefully it'll still work for you. This doesn't work if you don't have the internet. If you don't have the internet, or with a computer out accurate anyway getting the internet on it, then you're a bit stumped. You'd have to buy yourself a tide book from your local tackle shop and hopefully go that way if they've got any. I know, a bit rubbish. Somebody's lost an AA mat. I'll just tidy that up and put that in my bag. What idiots. I'll just type in my password and that and show you. As I said, there's me with my big card. Click on Google. Now because I'm dyslexic, I push this little voice microphone here. What is the tide time for Hull today? Listen. And it usually tells you if the sound's up. But the one, try again. Normally it tells you. What is the tide time for Hull today?
According to Tide Forecast, today's tide times for Hull, England. Next high tide in Hull is at 10:01 PM, which is in 8 hours 54 minutes 54s from now.
So that's the thing, but look down for this one here. Dock tides times. Click that one. It's the one I always use. And if it looks like my screen here, then you're on your right page. That's the tide book you want to be ordering, this one here. It's a really good tide book, so it goes up to 2020 now. Quality little tide book that. So if we look here, at the moment, it's the 3rd. We're sure it's the 3rd up there, make sure. It's the 3rd. Like I said, it's a Tuesday. And it tells you there, look, if you look there, 10 high water, 10, I don't know if you can see that, I'm on the right, we're going the right way there, look. It's a 7.62 metres, it's 10 point, so 13 minutes past 10 tonight, top tide. Low water was 16:40, so 20 to 5. Low water in the morning is 5 past 4. And then high water in the morning is 9:39, and it's an 8.19 metres, so it's a good one. So big tides tonight. So that's how I recommend for your beginners. Tells you the sunset and all. And the sunrise today was 6:14 AM in the morning. Sunset is 7:47 PM. And the moon today is a quarter moon, as I'd say, a quarter there. Look, which is tells you everything on here. Peaks, gives you the peak times for the tides. So yeah, look it up. As I said, use this one and you can't go wrong. It's real good. This ferry's off out in a minute, so that's my little top tip for beginners too. Hopefully that's give you a bit of an insight where you are. You ask it from where you are fishing and that, and it'll give you it. But type in it on here if you want to. But because I'm dyslexic, I'll just use the speaking part. But thanks for this part. We'll join us soon and we'll get some more fish on camera. Thanks for watching. Right, multiplier's off again. Found some really good bites. The ferry, there's the men ready to release the ferry. So what we're going to do is bring this one in now because we haven't got a lot of chance travelling the cast by the time they've released the chains. So we'll get this one in and we'll leave it in until we've gone to that jetty in a minute when this ferry's gone. Just turn the camera around so I can see what I'm doing. Just turn my radio off a bit. Right then, man, check this one. night, something like that. Get lost down after so long. But yeah, that was giving a good fight. That felt like something definitely bigger than this one. Bottom bait's gone. This was that shrimp I put on. Bottom's gone. Shrimp's gone. I think this is the worm. I got it on the worm, I think. Worm. I keep saying worm. I ain't got any worm. Hold on. That hook, you can just slide them out. What I do, I just grab the pliers at the bottom of the top of the hook, twist it out, and just pull. Give your pliers a grip onto it. Keep your mouth open. Just there. Like that. Just comes out just like that. That was the bluey again. Let's get that back in. That's 9 inch. Ah, it's summer. Join us later when the ferry's gone. Get the netting and all that in a minute. Right, we're going to get the lights on in a minute, but I want to show you this. I've caught myself a prawn on the hook. Caught a female prawn on the hook. She's pregnant, so what we're going to do, as Mr. Hardcore Fisherman's a very nice person, we want to get that back live so she can have her babies, because there's eggs in there, if you can see. The eggs are in there, so what we'll do is we'll get that back, see if she survives. Catch her later. Right, quick one. Ferry's off out now. There she goes. So that's off out now. We can start moving gear. Be hasty and we can start getting down there now. Putting our gear on there. Be careful though, because the night's a big tide, so we might have to come off there at some point. But
departing and proceeding to outbound bound to Immingham Dock.
there we go. Right then, join us soon. Hello everybody. This is the end of part 1. There is another part coming up. I'm going to leave it for another video. It's a bit windy and this video is a little bit long. This is just a beginner's tutorial video basically. So this is where it gets windy. So hopefully you don't, if you want to see part 2, I mean I'll put it up, but you'd have to give me a yes in the down below bit, the comment yes if you want to see part 2. Because it's a bit windy. There is some fish in that in there, don't get me wrong, there's some good tips. There's the little test of the torches and stuff, but it's that wind. When the ferry went, I was out of the shelter, I wasn't sheltered anymore, so I had that strong wind and it was real strong. But if you want to see part 2, I'm going to do part 2 in a minute and edit that together, but for now I'm going to leave it like this. But see if we can get a few yeses down there, get at least 4 or 5 yeses or something like that, and I guess you want to see the rest of the end of the video. It's not much longer, it's another 10 minutes or so, 15, but it's alright. So hopefully you want to see part 2. And this is just a video, just a little tutorial for beginners, for people for flounder fishing and that. So yeah, and beginning and setting up fishing, as I said, showing you a few tips and stuff. Hopefully it helps you beginners out there. I know it's not going to be any good for you guys who know what you're doing, like, so you might not want to, you might want to skip through some of that and just go for the fish if you want. But there's always something you don't know about fishing, and you always learn something off somebody else. I don't know if you would, but it's up to you if you want to skip through to the fishing stuff. But yeah, I'm just giving out some tips and basically trying to help them beginners. I've had a few people message me in and stuff, and people ask me to do a beginners video. How can they get started? So there's a few tips, how to get some bait and stuff, where to go. But yeah, right then, I'll let you off, and I shall say tight lines everybody, and see you on part 2. Thanks for watching.